Have you noticed how cold it's getting outside? It's wet, it's miserable, it's raining, winter's definitely on its way. So what to do? I've got three things to keep us active when outside just is the last place we want to be. Let's get into it now. I'm Michael, I'm an exercise physiologist and health coach, and I love working with you guys to help get you into the best health possible. So how do we stay in action when it seems like life and the weather and the season is conspiring against us? Well, this is something that we really need to work out because this is going to be lasting for months. In some parts of the world, even longer. And the thing is, it happens every year. So if we go through a season every year that we kind of lose our motivation, our momentum, and all we want to do is sit next to the heater under a few blankets, well, that kind of takes us out of the game for a good chunk of the year, which isn't on as far as I'm concerned. We need to work out how we can stay in action, how we can stay plugged into our health goals, moving forward and progressing all the time. I'm a big believer in sustainable progress. How do we progress in a sustainable fashion? So I've got three things that we can think about when we want to get in action, but outside isn't really supporting us. The first thought is the flinch. This is a term coined by Julian Smith, his book, The Flinch, and it's great. When there's a thing that we don't want to be doing, whether it's being on camera, or if it's speaking on a microphone and hearing ourselves through the microphone, or it's jumping into a cold shower, jumping into the pool, getting into the ice cold water at the beach. There's that moment of hesitation. There's that moment of, I don't want to do this. We stop ourselves, we stall. That's the flinch. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So the thing with the flinch is we just need to feel it and do it anyway. So in our example for today is it's raining outside and I want to go for a walk or I want to go for a run. I've got to notice that, be aware I don't want to do it, and get outside anyway. Going out into the rain actually for a walk, a run, some kind of activity is actually really refreshing. It's colder, it smells different, it's a totally different experience. One of the greatest things when I was a teenager was going out and playing rugby in the rain and sliding through the mud. So much fun, it's so different. If we view this as a totally different experience, not just I'm doing the thing I usually do, but I'm getting wet, then we might actually be more likely to go for it. But so that's number one, feel the flinch and do it anyway. Number two is the plan B. What can I do that's like the original plan, but it's a little different? It's something I can do now. I talk to my patients, my clients all the time about what's the plan B. We need to have a backup, a contingency in case we can't do what we're intending to do. For example, we go on holiday. Well, I can't go for my usual run down my usual route, so I need to find another run, or I need to find a gym, or I need to find a different way to get the same activity to do the same job for that health goal of mine. If it's cardio activity, then it's finding some other kind of cardio that I can do. If it's strength, I need to find a different form of strength activity. So in our example here, it's raining outside. Maybe if instead of doing our cardio activity outside, our walking, walk inside. You know, during this lockdown period, people have run marathons in their house. There's so many people that are doing body weight exercises with their chairs, with their tables, with the things in their houses that they don't need extra equipment, but they're doing the same thing just differently. That's their plan B. So what's your plan B? Put it in the comment below. We need a plan B for everything that you're trying to do. Number three though is the switch. So if we can't do something for our main goal, if I'm going out for a walk with a friend and it's a bit of socializing, it's a bit of walking, a bit of cardio activity, what's the switch? I can't go for a walk because it's raining and I need to be home to look after the baby and the phone's about to ring, I need to be around for the phone to ring. What else can I do instead? Well, maybe I do my food prep for the week. and I get my meal planning, my diet on track, and I take care of that health goal. Maybe I do some meditation or some reading and I take care of my mental health, my self-care. I kind of wind down, take care of that stress. Maybe I actually call a friend and I really connect with the people in my life, and I touch that social connection bucket that's for my health. Because we're not islands. We actually need to be working with people. We're a social creature. So maybe we use that time, half an hour that I would have walked, to call someone important to me and really connect with them. So the switch, those are the 3 things that I suggest you should do. I want you to tell me in the comments below, what is your plan? What's your original thing that you're trying to do? And how good are you at doing the flinch and just going through it anyway? What's your plan B? What can you do instead of doing your main plan? But it's pretty similar. It's ticking off the same boxes. And if you can't do that, what's number 3? What's your switch? What do you do instead of to help keeping you as healthy as possible? Let me know in the comments what you thought of this. I'm really excited to do more work with you guys. So reach out, say hi. There's a book now button on the Facebook page. And I've actually got a new website up. I'll talk about that in another video. And really excited to see you in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye now.